This is one of the many examples of events held on campus here at Walsh University. This specific example is of the Evening with Attorneys, where we brought in different attorneys in the local area that have attended different law schools such as Harvard, Minnesota, and many others. Akron University Law School is one of the very many that has helped through this program. The Pre-Law Club that held this event is just one of the many organizations we have here on Walsh's campus. Whether it be arts, philosophy, or even preoccupations, there really is something for everybody here. This is the Propel Ohio Leadership Summit that was held at Cleveland State University this past fall semester. Here they gathered a bunch of collegiate students who were interested in making a change in childhood poverty. This also leads to many other honors organizations for any different type of major, whether it be sociology, counseling, or even science and math. There really is organizations to honor students that excel in their academics and extracurriculars. The next activity I participated in was the Cavaliers in the Community Day. Here we went and volunteered as Cavs to local food banks, landscaping for local businesses, and also working with local shelters to help those in need. I volunteered to go and work with children in the youth flag football program at the Paul and Carol David YMCA. We worked with children ages 3 to 9 on the fundamentals of flag football and just being outside and having fun together. This really increased my interest in playing intramural sports, and I hope to either this spring or next fall participate in one of the intramurals that we have here at Walsh. While there's a lot to do on campus here at Walsh, there's also so many beautiful things to do around the area of North Canton as well. Me and my roommates attended Mays Valley Farms this fall season, which is a beautiful pumpkin patch and corn maze, along with a beautiful store. There is also Pegasus Farms not far from here, which is a beautiful place to volunteer and just work with the horses and people. Glazed and Amused is so close to campus that it's unreal. Go and make your own pottery and just have a fun time with the people around you. There are also so many parks in the Stark County area that you can go an outside adventure anywhere you please. I also recommend visiting many of the historical museums and monuments that we have in our local area.
I was chasing down the days of fear, chasing down a dream before it disappeared.
How do you feel that sports at Walsh University bring unity or do not bring unity to the program itself, like into the university? Do you feel that Walsh's sports bring people together?
I feel like that if you play a sport, then you can meet a lot of new people and you just start hanging out with them and build relationships through the sport.
Blinded by you, brand new.
Do you feel that the attendance and the audience of Walsh student body, do you feel like that is a good atmosphere, and do you feel like that students enjoy sports and going to sports?
Yeah, I think it brings people together to cheer for the school and stuff.
Do you think it's a socially good for everyone to go to these things, and
Yeah.
do you make friends at these kind of
Yeah,
events?
because you obviously are going to cheer for your teammates and your peers and stuff, so it kind of makes friendships and stuff.
Sound I'd ever heard.
When students in the student body, when they come together, like for example, they come to your baseball games and they bring apart a student atmosphere. Does this support and boost your confidence and affect your sports and your playing abilities while you're playing?
Yeah, I think the atmosphere really helps the players get motivated and get excited and pumped up for the game.
Exaggerate my pain. Give it a name. I was young, not dumb, just wishing to be blinded by you, brand new. We were pilgrims on our way. I'm sorry.
So my name is Erica Zimmer, and I am the coordinator of commuter evening and weekend programming here at Walsh. And basically what I tell people is that big long title means that it's my job to try and make campus fun for students. So For commuter students, I try and hold a number of different events for them on a weekly basis, and then I also am involved with the Office of Student Activities, so I plan a lot of the different evening events that we have on campus and try and create some weekend initiatives so that our students can have something fun to do.
And why do you believe commuter activities on campus are important in the college integration process?
I think commuter activities are important because I'm a firm believer in the fact that just because you don't live on campus doesn't mean you're any less of a part of our Walsh family. I think that all of our students, whether you're traditional, non-traditional, or a commuter or resident, you all deserve to be a part of campus. And I think especially the commuter activities specifically, they're important because it can help be a stepping stone for them to get involved with other activities and to come to other events, as well as it's a good, for lack of a better word, kind of networking opportunity where our commuter students can meet other commuter students and they can get to know other people. And like, we have a commuter commissioner and she comes to a lot of my events, and she's the commuter student body representative at student government. So I think it's important, and it's one first step that commuters can take to try and get
Could you, in about 2 to 3 sentences, describe Walsh's Catholic heritage and the impact that that's had on the university's mission and values?
Oh yeah, well, I'm sure that many people know that that Walsh University was founded by the Brothers of Christian Instruction back in 1960, and they're a religious order within the Catholic Church. There's lots of religious orders within the Catholic Church, but for those who don't know, many of those orders have a specific charism or particular zeal to their mission, and so the Brothers of Christian Instruction, their particular charism is to educate the children of working class families. And so anyway, that's a big part of our heritage and our mission here at the university.
How do you be accepting to students of other faiths, like Protestant, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, etc.?
Sure, great question. Well, so as Catholics, we're charged with respecting the dignity of every human person, and really I would say that at our best we take that very seriously, which means that we treat each other with dignity and respect, no matter what people's faith background is, or whether they have a faith background, or whatever kind of walk of life they come from. So it means that we treat each other with that kind of respect, and I think at our best we do that really well. Not everybody does that very, very well, but it's an ideal that we try to live by for sure, while exposing students to what we believe is true, beautiful, and good about the teachings of the Catholic Church.
I was just about to ask that, how you accepted other religions while still maintaining your Catholic identity.
Well, and that's a difficult balance, because I think I try to imagine what it would be like to be a non-Catholic student here at a Catholic university, for example, and how do you respond when something comes up in class that's very Catholic? Catholic history, Catholic tradition, Catholic doctrine. I think that we have an obligation to share with all of our students a bit of that, right? So that's why you guys are expected to take a couple of theology classes right off the bat. And I think that's really beautiful that we can offer, hey, this is who we are. This is our legacy. This is a little bit about what it means to be a Catholic Christian. And now you've seen it. Now you've been a witness to it, and you can decide what you believe about all that.
So, Liam, could you describe in about, say, 2 to 3 sentences about your religious journey? It doesn't have to be too deep, just...
Coming to Walsh was a religious epiphany for me. I had never been closely associated with religion, or my family never really... They kind of pushed me away from it with their beliefs versus what I believe personally. And coming to Walsh in an open, welcoming atmosphere.
There's always
attended a Catholic Mass. I really liked the music, and I also liked how welcoming they were. Through the whole service, they really focused on community service and just being welcoming to others.
Spiritual and uplifting as always. I've been Catholic my whole life, and my Catholic church background was very traditional, and they played traditional piano and had a lot of things that were very old school compared to the new policies of Catholic practice and things.
Really like the musical aspect of it. It's the first time I ever attended any kind of mass. I'm not Catholic, I'm Muslim, but I really enjoyed the singing and I enjoyed the passion in it.
I thought it was pretty interesting. I'm not Catholic myself, but I thought it was interesting to watch, to see how they do things differently from, say, my church or somebody else's church.
Even through our cultural and personal differences, this is still and always will be my Walsh family.